entry to the building, no entry to the apartment, man.
For what?
Huh?
For what?
No payment of rent.
Why?
Well, because he didn't have the money.
So what happened?
The kid was in college. He had graduated from master's degree or whatever. He said he had a tough time getting a job and money was tight. He didn't know where he wanted to spend his money. Well, we helped him make up his decision.
And what was that decision?
Just send the money over right away via Western Union.
And did he?
Oh, yeah.
And then what? He got back in?
He got back in, and next month he was thrown out.
Why?
She vacated his ass. Because she doesn't want somebody that doesn't have a job, that's unreliable. She didn't renew his lease. That was it. Out. This really happened with my mother. Really. I have not had a problem because you're not going to make any money off the real estate, but it's a quality piece of real estate that's going to appreciate in value where you're going to have somebody paying it off for you over a long period of time. To me, that's what I want. I have a tenant in Atlanta right now.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I have the FAG broker from Woodmere, by the way, originally.
Mm-hmm.
Actually get me a new tenant. He's really good at it. He finds tenants like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to pay him a month's rent for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I just have the tenant. I give her a $50 decrease.
Right.
And she re-signs for another year. No.
Say it again?
I said, I have the tenant just re-sign another lease every year.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even need the broker.
Mm-hmm.
I saved a month's rent.
Right.
And I'm able to give her something, a little bonus, to keep her there. And she resigns. The same girl's been there for 3 years. Pays on time every month. I pay my mortgage and my maintenance.
It's a good tenant.
Excellent tenant, fool. And I'm playing my card smart. Why? I got my fucking loan modified with the bank. I cut my costs. I went ahead, paid my maintenance on time for the next 16 months in advance. I have a tenant that pays on time every month, always. No problems, no complaints. I also go ahead and have her renew, so I don't need a broker to go find me a new tenant.
So, where'd you get the bad tenant from?
I don't have any bad tenant. My mother got a bad tenant. I don't know.
Where'd you find that guy?
I don't know. I have no idea, fool. All I know is that you had to simply screen the fucking tenant. How do you screen them? You look how the guy's been working, where they've been working, for how long they've been working there. Do they have good credit or bad credit? Am I correct in what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And you're renting in a place where there's fucking demand. Why? And what else? What else do you want when you're living in a building? Well, I'll tell you what's right near where I bought. Whole Foods Market is across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Is that desirable?
Hell yeah, it's desirable. We were talking about that place earlier.
Do you want to live in a place, would you consider living in a place where you have Whole Food Market across the street?
Absolutely.
Okay, fool. That's what's there. In the center. Favorable laws. Eventually $200,000 for a beautiful one-bedroom on a high floor overlooking the whole city, freak.
That's good.
That's where you invest, you fool. We don't get you out at the high end. You get in brand new at the low end.
Yeah, get in low, get out high.
That's it. Quality, low price. I love it. Fools get in at the high end. Those fools get banged out hard.
I definitely don't want to get banged out. I'm not,
That's exactly what happens with fools who... Why don't you invest in Manhattan? Because it costs $1 million to get a place.
That's right, and you get 4 walls.
That's correct.
You don't get a yard, you don't get anything else.
Look, man, for $200,000, I got white gloves. I got people that send me emails every month thanking me. Fucking pool rooms, beautiful, upscale, take care of the place. Valet parking, super on duty 24/7 throughout the year. Haven't given that fool a dime.
God bless.
I'm like the biggest rat in the world. No, I'm telling you, that's where I think, personally, I think you're not going to make any money, but I mean, if you want to invest, there's deals to be had. You also got to make sure that you have rental rights.
Right.
Because in the building I'm in, for example, down in Atlanta, 20% of the building has legal rental rights.
Wow.
The rest of the guys go illegal. When the bitch catches them, they get banged out $20 a day.
What do you mean, illegal?
When you buy in, only 20% of the tenants, the first 20% or whatever, get legal rights allowed to rent their apartment.
Right. Oh, really? That's for a new condo?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one that I got into.
Oh, so you can't sublet after that 20% cap.
The other 80%.
Right. So the other 80% can't sublet.
Not legally. They get busted.
Yeah, but the flip side is that if you're one of the first 20%, you risk the condo going under because what if they stop selling?
Say it again, Mike.
The flip side of that is if you're one of the first people and the condo isn't successful, then you get buried.
No, well, the condo was successful. I was one of the first people.
But what I'm saying is, if it isn't,
No, because you already know what the stats are, that the place is already sold 50, 60%, what demand was like, that people put down deposits and down payments, and a lot of shit you'll be able to know about. 100% wrong.
well, if you're in the 50th, if you're amongst the after 20%, then you don't get the sublet though.
You're right, but I mean, you'll know by talking to different people. You'll know basically what the deal is.
I'm just saying, I mean, essentially, you
Kind of in one of these shit areas, in maybe Miami or some shit.
yeah,
It's gonna get buried for.
yeah.
I told you got to stick to a market where there's some. What's down in Atlanta? CNN, Coca-Cola, Delta, Earthlink, many companies.
It's a hub.
It is a hub for the Southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Fuck. Hold on one second, Mike.
Yep.